Hello and welcome to another D&D working stream. It's Power Hour. We're here for 60 minutes. We've got 30 on the clock. We take a 5-minute break, 30 more on the clock, and then we're out of here. Appreciate you being here. I am Mercy, the Game Master, HereThereBeMonsters, and good news, everyone. Our next D&D session is not this upcoming weekend, but we'll be live on
YouTube
Twitch.
stream is now live.
I did not know it would do that. Cool. Our next live session of our D&D campaign will be on Saturday the 26th of August, it looks like, pretty much for sure, sometime in the mid to late afternoon start time, so mark your calendars. And thanks for joining me, Lily, Ninja Viking, and Atlantic Stardust. How's everybody doing today? If you've not had a chance to enjoy yet, just in case that didn't end up in the chat because the live stream hadn't started, there is a link in the chat to our newest YouTube short. As always, we would super appreciate any views or interactions on that. It's a great way to support our community and our content. Two quick notes. One, make sure whether you're watching live or you're watching the VOD that you change your chat from top chat to live chat because top chat is garbage. And number two, make sure, speaking of thumbs up, that you like the video. Thank you, Stardust. I saw the shelves. They look very good. Finished the doctor's visit and saw the stream notification. Oh, great timing. See, I started late on purpose to make sure that Ninja Viking could come. So today's task, this is going to be one where it's mostly going to be on this screen because I don't want spoilers. Oh, that's right. That's the other news. So, Bahir's backstory video, our first YouTube original content for our D&D campaign. We'll be going live this Friday. Our hope was last Friday, but I had given the disclaimer of we had a large event on Twitch this last weekend that we were preparing for, and I just wasn't totally sure if that was going to get done before the event or not. Unfortunately, obviously it did not. But good news is we're already halfway through it. It's fully scripted. The script is fully edited, and in fact, all of the audio, all the speaking portions of the audio are fully recorded. So today our task is to generate images to go along with that. Exactly, Ninja Viking. Hello, Tim. Spoilers or news? Sounds like cheating. All right, let me find. Also, if you're just listening in, of course, glad to have you here, whether you're chatting or not. If you are going to be working on something for the Power Hour, I'd love to hear what you're going to be doing while we're working. In the meantime, I'm trying to find the link to the image generator that I want. There, Rockets chat. Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Further up than I thought it was. Oh dear. Oh, there it is. Okay, found it. Exactly. I'm so glad you got that reference. I actually, where was that? Oh, it was in the Pokemon Go channel on Discord. I posted that as a gift just here a couple days ago. Stay on target. Stay on target. Where? I found it and then I lost it. I scrolled past it on accident. Dang it. You didn't even see that gift. Just inflection caught your ear. Yeah, it's a good catch for sure. There it is. There it is. I found it again. Okay, copy paste it so I don't lose it. All right. I am going to try and use the free version of this, at least for now. But if it ends up being valuable and we, and we think that it's worth it for our YouTube videos, I may potentially end up paying for this service. Their only sign-in option is continue with Google. I don't love that. I much prefer to set up accounts with email versus using the like autocomplete things. But it is what it is. Oh, it won't do 1080p images. So the widest that we can get is 1024. So we want what? We want 936p is the next closest. Oh my gosh, I don't need a breakdown of why we use 936p. I want the actual resolution because I don't remember the name. There we go, 1640 by 936. Oh, I don't think it'll let me be that big either. Nope. By 9 image. No. Resolution calculator. We want the biggest one we can get that's 1024. 1024 by 576. Not great. But I suppose that's why they do it, right? They want you to pay for it. We'll start with that. So the AI that I'm using is an open source AI that uses that essentially has what's the word I want? Like ethics standards as far as what images they use, and they only use royalty-free stuff. Hello there. You're just gonna be vibing? Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for vibing with us. I suppose I do need to get the script for the video pulled up, though, don't I? So I actually know what images I'm generating. Those commands don't work here, unfortunately. YouTube, D&D, character backstories, Bahir, pictures. Had to try. Oh, yeah, absolutely. New. Make a folder called Ancient. I already had an old one, but I've decided to use a different AI program. That being said, some of these were dang cool. I just didn't like how abstract they were. I don't have a good way to show this on stream. I wish I did. Yeah, I can give you, those of you that are here, hold on. We can give a, oh no, I can't. Yeah, I don't have a good way to accomplish that. Not without spending way more time on it than we want during a working stream. Sorry, I was going to say we can give you a little preview, or at least to some solutions that we threw out, but that's a lie. All right, now the hard part. We got to think of prompts, and I have to not say them out loud. That's pretty cool. It looks a little bit more, it's a little bit more like an animated style than I necessarily wanted. Oh, nice, CC. I'm going to be working on content like that myself in the future, actually. Yeah, this is kind of interesting. It has a oh, apply a unique filter to your next generation. Okay. The whole AI generator has like a big canvas thing. YouTube notifications would be super. Do you have them turned on? Mercy, honey, I'm home. This is pretty cool. Okay. I like this. I think I'm going to keep that one. So can I delete? Yeah, there we go. Delete. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know how to feel about it, but this whole... What did I do? Oh boy, I might have just lost the image that I made. Nope, still there. Okay, good. So it has a canvas mode and a board mode. The canvas mode, it doesn't seem as powerful as far as what you can generate. Oh, here we go. Higher values will make your image closer to your prompt. More steps will likely result in a higher quality image, but will take longer. High values can take a while. Let's just crank it all the way up and see what happens. Oh, and we can only generate one at a time because we're not a paying member. You know, that's fine. That's fine. All right, let's see how much longer this takes. Shame. Shame. Exactly. So doing it with quality set on 50 took about 10 seconds. I turned the quality up to max, which is 150. Oh, interesting. It went... We went from like a kind of a pseudo, like kind of, like a pseudo realistic style to a much more like computery looking style. I want to do it again and see what happens. So it should have the filter for masterpiece. Which should theoretically have generated something similar to what we had before, because it also had that filter. I don't know if yeah. Interesting. So increasing the quality makes it take way more than increasing the quality by 3 times made it take about 5 times longer. Kind of interesting. Okay, so what if I turned down, what was prompt guidance on? It was on like 7 or something. And generate now. See how much that affects time and also quality. Okay, it actually didn't really affect time at all. Ooh, okay, that's much more similar in style. Okay, so it was prompt guidance was what was throwing it off. All right, now we have to come up with a new prompt. I'm relatively happy with those. You're excited to hear about I'm so excited to publish this video. I was really disappointed that we didn't get it done in time for the subathon. Keep your prompts under 100 words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that was nowhere close. Improve your playground experience. Create a vivid and dynamic image depicting... What? No, I don't want robot images. Images of robots. What in the... This is all... No, go away. Herb and garlic cream cheese and mashed potatoes. I mean, that sounds great. It's really, so I'm new to using this particular tool. It is really struggling with the concept of nighttime. I want the exact same image pretty much that you generated for me, but not during the day. Sounds like it works. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. Like, you already essentially do that, right? When you mash potatoes. Bruh. Why is this so difficult? It's making cool images, but they're all in daytime. I want night. Okay, I'm going to say exclude from image. Daytime bright sky. Try that. This is going to take longer than I thought. I went into this bright-eyed and bushy-tailed being like, I really hope that I can finish the whole image by the end of the working stream. Lol. Okay, apparently we're just not. We're just not doing nighttime. It's the short version. Okay. Also, the snapping function is no longer working. This picture, but nighttime. I mean, I literally, yeah, I don't know. The prompt says, blah, 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 at nighttime with the moon in the sky overhead, dark sky, nighttime. And then I also told it to exclude bright sky and daytime. It's still doing that. Okay, what if we, you know what? I'm going to take out the whole rest of the prompt. Just generate me the moon in the sky. Can we do that? Was this a thing? Tip, you can use the object eraser to erase unwanted parts of your generated image. What would that even do? What? I mean, this is cool, but... Interesting. Okay. You know, I bet what it is. Hold on. Can I get back what their prompt was? Oh, I can. Okay. Oh, that's pretty nice. I can tell it to, in the prompt guidance, I can set it, I can set the value higher, which says that the image will be closer to my prompt. So I set it to maximum. Let's see if we can literally just get a nighttime scene. The answer is no. All right, what if I switch to... Here's my prompt. I'm going to set my filter to be... say macro realism this time. Prompt guidance all the way up. Quality and details all the way up. Generate me an image. Hope we're having a good day, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, doing pretty good. I slept in a little longer than I wanted to, so it was a bit of a scurry to get everything done before the stream that I was wanting to get done, but I'm doing pretty good. You got... Hey, the new job! Congratulations! Dude, yes. 10 hours a day, 5 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. with a 30-minute unpaid lunch. And every 2 hours, a 10-minute break. Wait, so did you already start? First paycheck next week. Dude, yes. I'm happy for you. You worked Tuesday and today. Nice. Congratulations. Are you comfortable sharing at all what kind of work you're doing? This is really weird. When... you pretty much make tractor parts. Okay. Okay, I'm going to turn prompt guidance down because this is annoying. Now that's a pretty cool image. No, because I didn't want it to be spoilery since this is for Rocket's backstory video. Although perhaps I should just show them because you still won't know what the narration is. I don't know, I guess I'm open to thoughts on that. I wish with this particular AI that I could go back and have it do essentially the same thing, but like change the resolution or that kind of thing. Drag the slider to adjust the image strength. Describe the details that you don't want in the image, like color, scenery, objects, etc. Select, import image. Yeah, it looks like there's no way to do that, which is a bummer. It occurred to me after the fact, it was like, you know, I should probably make the images a little bigger, and then that way they can scroll. Um, that way they can scroll during the YouTube video instead of just being static. Although it looks like we lost the one that I had just generated. F. Hello there. How you doing, Gray Fox? I hear you. Oh, sweet. I'll look when we're done. Oh, God, it's supposed to be break time already. What are we working on today? We're trying to generate some images using AI for Rocket's backstory. Well, Bahir's backstory video. I'm torn because the one that I'm using is really just a dashboard reskin of Stable Diffusion, which theoretically I should be able to set up myself. So I don't like, it's frustrating that they have the resolution limited to try and force you to pay for it. And there's a part of me that's like, I just want to get this project done today. Like, screw it, I'll just pay for it. But of course, that's why it's set up that way. Whereas the better long-term decision, of course, would be to just learn learn how to set up Stable Diffusion myself. Maybe we'll do something else for the second half of the working stream today, and I will look into that. Hello, Rocket. Short-term fixes aren't bad, though. They are when they cost you moolah. Wait, create beautiful art online using Stable Diffusion for free? I thought Stable Diffusion was one that you had to download and like set up on your own GPU. Asked if they take Orc Gold. We'll go to break here in just a minute. I'm sorry to hear that, Kale. Are you comfortable talking about what's going on? Could be, CC. Oh, God. Okay, never mind. The license isn't that bad. Let me read this really fast. I love legalese. They're defining the word you. You means an individual or legal entity exercising permissions granted by this license and or making use of the model for whichever purpose and in any field of use. It's kind of a long story. Well, yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that. If you want or need to, voice chat or rant or whatever after stream is done, please let me know. One of your parents' dogs died, and your dad and younger brother are blaming your mom. Oh no. Okay. Grant of copyright license. Subject to the terms and conditions of this license, each contributor, which is... licensor and any individual or legal entity on behalf of whom a contribution has been received by the licensor. So yeah, so like if I were to use Playground AI, they would be the contributor or whatever. Sorry, distracted though. Each contributor hereby grants you a perpetual, worldwide, non-exclusive, no-charge, royalty-free, irrevocable copyright license to reproduce, prepare, publicly display, publicly perform, sublicense, and distribute the complementary material, the material, and the derivatives of the model. So now we need to look up those definitions. Complementary material means the accompanying source code and scripts. Okay, we're not doing that. The model. Model means any accompanying machine learning based assemblies. Okay, we're not doing that. And derivatives. Derivatives of the model means all modifications to the model. Okay, so they grant you the ability to make your own versions of Stable Diffusion, like what Playground AI is. So that actually does not apply to what we are doing. Okay, so what is the term that I want to be searching for then? We want output. Output means the results of operating the model as embodied in informational content resulting therefrom. You hear the story from both sides and you see zero reason to give blame to anyone. I'm really sorry about the loss of the dog, first and foremost, and then sorry that it's getting more complicated like that. Sorry, we just need an answer to this really quickly. Wait, there's output is not addressed anywhere else. Sort of. I'm looking at the Stable Diffusion license, which Playground AI has a couple of models that they allow you to pick from, one of which is Stable Diffusion. Search in perpetuity. Yeah, I'm just trying to find, because it looks like so far the license is mostly being granted in regard to the technology, not to the outputs. Conditions of use, distribution, and redistribution. Yeah, this is all talking about the model still. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out, Ninja Viking. I know this one was a little weirder than most of these streams, but I appreciate you being here anyway. Have a good rest of your day. You don't think they're allowed? No, that's not my concern, although I guess I could look up commercial. Okay, and commercial's only in there once. Because some of the AIs do specify not that you cannot use their output for commercial uses. And this one does not say that. So it looks like probably gray area, which is my favorite. I'm glad to hear that, Carl. I'm just going to, if it isn't allowed, that means, wait. I mean, if it isn't allowed, that means it is allowed until they make it not. Legally, you could probably argue either way. But since it's not specifically disallowed, it is not a violation to do it. So I'm going to save this. CC's fine. Okay. Stable diffusion license 8/16/23. Want to create better prompts? It's time to try our new prompt database feature. Search more than 9 million stable diffusion prompts all over the world. That's cool. Okay, so when I come back, we're going to try and do stable diffusion directly instead of using Playground AI, because Playground AI's setup is annoying with limiting of resolution and such. So let's go take a quick break, and then we'll come back and try and hit the ground running on that instead. In the meantime, while I'm gone, we would surely appreciate any love, especially if you have not done so yet, on today's YouTube short. And then you should get up and also stretch your legs and whatnot, get a drink of water, and we'll see you in about 5 minutes. Break ends, reset the timer, 5 minutes. Okay. Man, how's that for timing? I caught a new to me Pokemon while I was gone. I hope you had a good little stretch as well. Alright, hopefully just going through Stable Diffusion directly solves all of our problems. I feel like it's not likely to be that easy. But we're gonna try. Enter my prompt. Oh, I don't have it saved anymore. Oh god, I wonder what that would have done. I almost entered a YouTube video link to the short into Stable Diffusion. What is this? One of the example prompts? Okay, I kind of want to see this image. The spirit the spirit of a Tamagotchi wandering the city of Paris. That's true, I'm gonna do it. I don't think it liked that. I didn't even know how to describe what it did, and I don't have an easy way to show you. Hold on. Hold on. I know what I can do. I'm eating some sour Skittles while it loads. Stable diffusion window. Do this. Right, none? Ah, so yummy. Okay, I think now I can do this. Yeah, there we go. It's like try to generate like a thumbnail. And this one is like old YouTube when you'd get like thumbnails of a bunch of stuff. It's like a search result. And then some sort of a like video description. All right, let's try prompting this. 1920 by 1080 image. Ultra realistic. All right, let's see what it does with this. They look fake, though. Hello there, Justin. How are you doing? Okay, so like you can get realistic images. What is some of that? You're prepping for tonight's game. It's geared to. Oh, nice. Hello. I was actually just thinking about you earlier. I was meaning to send you a message because I hadn't heard from you in a bit. We are trying to put the finishing touches on a YouTube video for one of our characters' backstories, and we're trying to find a good AI image generation to accomplish that. You have some Mid-Journey hours, so don't you have to, with Mid-Journey, don't you have to pay in order to get, like, once you've had like 50 responses or whatever? I'm not necessarily opposed to it if I find something that I really like, but Mid-Journey I have tended to struggle to get realism that I like. So I'm trying to fiddle with Stable Diffusion. Let me Discord message you the first stanza. All right. I sent it to your Discord. Chocolate covered gummy bears? That sounds like an awful combination of things. You'd want to try it at least once? Everything I'm getting through Stable Diffusion looks... I can't think how to describe it exactly, but essentially it looks like an illustration. No, I want realism, somewhere between realism and like artwork. So here's what I got out of that one. It's supposed to be like a desert city. You're being mean to Ken for no reason. Totally not Ken typing this. Hi, totally not Ken. Wow, that one's actually... That means that sourced some of this from a watermarked image. No me gusta. Where to go from what you just sent? What did you send? Also, Ken, have you had any luck with, oh, in general, yeah, those were awesome, Carl, or CC. That's tough. I do like those. They still definitely look illustrated though, right? It's a different style. It's a more pseudo-realistic style, but they still look illustrated. I would say I like I like all three of the first. I like all of the first three, especially. The last one's not bad. Honestly, they're all pretty good. It's more that I'd like to shift the style more towards looking like a somewhat realistic painting. I'll just show them. Screw it. So let me hold on. Let me get back to my playground UI or AI rather. Now I can show you guys this. So this is what I was getting. That's a little more what I was thinking. I mean, not necessarily for composition, but for style. I really like the composition of all of these. They're just a little too vibrant, a little too, it's almost like Thomas Kincaid paints Arabia. So, yeah, something a little more like this or like this. And, you know, they're all pretty similar style. Who is the artist I want? I don't know. I mean, this style, but I don't know what to call it. Like I said, I do like these. And I don't know, maybe I'm just being overly picky. It's just our, I want to think about how the tools that we use contribute to our world building. And our world is fairly low power, fairly low magic, fairly pseudo-realistic, fairly gritty. And, like, these are beautiful. I just feel like it's just a little bit, a little bit too on the side of that kind of cartoony, kind of illustration-y. You know, these are probably a little too far the other way. These are a little too Dune-esque, I think. So somewhere in the middle. These are also beautiful. My video workflow, I'm very much a novice as far as that goes, but I'm happy to collab and share whatever I have. Less lights, a little more dark, a little more beggars. Well, not even necessarily. I really like the compositions of these. The one, so if I compared even, like I would say the one on the top right is probably the best. I don't know. I really like the you know, sun setting over the mountain, and I don't know, I'm quite fond of the one on the top left also, and bottom left is also very good. Yeah, it's mainly the lights, a little bit too much lighting, and then also especially in the top left one, the lights are a little too warm. Like I said, it gives off that kind of Thomas Kincaid vibe. The real problem here, though, is Gear Duo, if you're able to find something that I like, I don't know how to replicate that, / I don't have a subscription to Midjourney. So then I'm going to want to rope you into helping me do the whole video, which is going to be like, I don't even know. Like somewhere between 20 and 40 images. It's going to be a lot. Really? I mean, I feel bad. That's a pretty big ask. Oh yeah, he could do it for me, but that's what I'm saying. That even if it takes 1 minute per picture, right? Which will probably take more than that. And if it takes 1 minute per picture, and we assume that I never have to ask him to generate a second one, it's still going to take him almost an hour, which means realistically we're talking like 2 to 5 hours of work, which is a pretty big ask for somebody. Oh yeah, here's the other complication. I want to publish Friday. So this is essentially between today and tomorrow. Exactly. How late is late? I'm Pacific time. Okay. So what time do you anticipate finishing? You're 2 hours ahead of me, so it's 5:40 for you right now. You anticipate finishing by 9? That should be fine. I'm like I said, I'm super torn because I legitimately like these images. There are things that I like about all of them. I'm especially fond of the big moon in the background on this bottom left one. Just like I said, I'm not sure if they are like successful from a purpose standpoint. That last one is wild. There's like 9 moons. It's closer on the lighting though. I'm like I never truly decided on celestial bodies, but I guess in my head it's, you know, it's a kind of a pseudo Earth analog, so I was kind of thinking one moon. I might be open to like 2 or 3 depending on what it looked like, but probably not that many. Yeah, neither of the two. I think of the 2 that you most recently sent, the second one is better. But yeah, it's still, I'm still struggling a little bit with style. You want to see? I don't have a way to show those. Oh, maybe. Hold on. I might be able to get it to pop out to a browser. There. And also that one, just compositionally, that one looks a little too foreboding for the, like, what's going on. Oh, it does look super cool. Absolutely. Yeah. Like they would all be in functionally the same phase, right? If they were that close to each other in the sky. That's closer. I don't know. I feel like we've started to go down, though, a little bit further down the rabbit hole of, like, it looks a little more abstract. Like, it looks a little more AI. You know, like, if you go... Like here, like if you look at, I don't know what these things are called, but if you look at these little like windows and stuff, oh boy, along the building, just like some of them are just like kind of derped out. Well, yeah, I mean that one thing in and of itself is not a huge deal, but I feel like it's gotten a little bit gritty, a little bit grainy, like in an effort to try and make it look more realistic. You know, like if we switch between the two. And I think as a result of that, it ends up, especially if you focus on like the street area, like down here, it ends up having almost kind of like a dystopian steampunky kind of look to it. And that is like the primary part of the composition. You're using less grim. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, more of this feel. Like I said, just a little bit less, I don't know, vibrant for lack of a better word, a little bit less illustrationally. Illustrationy. Or not even really illustration, more it's like not quite watercolory, but yeah, it's like a little bit too bright. Versus this. Yes, we want this to be brighter, crisper, lighter. Yes. Like I said, if I could get these in a resolution where I liked them and get maybe a little bit more color vibrancy, like this overall, I like this one. Can I drag? Oh, I can. Like I said, it's a little bit too monochrome. It's a little bit too sepia. It's a little bit too Dune for what I want. But it is cool. So I want to try and find some sort of like in between. If I had to pick, honestly, I would go with these. Especially because we can, like this one on the top right is much closer. I guess I'm covering half of it, but it's not quite as over vibrant and whatnot. I always love when the AIs try and do like signs and things like that. Get your spalk for... Oh, no, my head's in the way again. Hold on. Get your spalk for... These are cool, but they probably look a little bit too European, especially these bottom two. But okay, hold on. But as far as style, much closer. I would say especially the bottom two. So if we could get like an artistic style more like these, but get the composition to be more Middle Eastern Arabian, That would probably be a pretty solid mix. Comparing the two, I would say I like the buildings and stuff have just a bit more detail on the right one, but the people, yeah, I guess the people are about 50-50. AI people are always a little weird. But yeah, I like the two of those. I have to say I was really not fond. I know you can do a lot more with like stable diffusion that when you download it and like run the processing yourself. But I gotta say, for the like free online version of it, I was not impressed. That's neat. Oh shoot, I closed the other one. Oh, hold on. I'm in shambles. That's fine here. Here's a foursome. Yeah, stylistically, this is much more in line with what I was thinking. Top right's nice. Honestly, these are all pretty nice. Yeah, and you know, because you're always gonna wobble a little bit, because like once we get a style, you know, we're gonna we're gonna generate 20 to 40 images, and then honestly probably generate them in slates of 4 like this. So we're gonna generate like 100 images. So we might waffle, you know, like for one, we might like this one, the bottom right one, we might like that style a little bit more, and then for like a different part of the narrative, we might like the bottom left one a little bit more. You know, it doesn't have to be all exactly stylistically the same, but I think this palette is pretty good. Also, as a thought, one thing that we might do is fewer images, and then if we can get them larger, like slowly pan through the image as it's reading that section. So that might also cut down on the number of images a little bit. We might end up with only 1 or 2 per paragraph, depending on the length of the paragraph. Then you'll pencil me in for after the game tonight. Yeah, what time do you start? Do you start, like, now? It's 6? No? Okay, good. I was gonna feel bad. 8 to 11. Oh, got it. Okay. I'm assuming, though, at this point you want to get to your own prep work and whatnot. If you're not in a hurry, I can totally hop in a voice call after we're done here. But if you need to get to your own stuff, I totally get that. You're chilling? Okay. Well, let me wind this down then and hop in a voice chat. Maybe we can get some of it done before. That way we're not getting sucked into stuff late. I can send you the whole script if you want, and then you can start fiddling with stuff. But, you know, I'm looking at like 16 by 9, probably, you know, at least 1080p, if not 2 or 4K, so that way we can kind of pan through them. I just saw what Gray Fox posted. Here, let me link you before we go here so I don't forget. Anyone with the link can be a viewer. Copy. Gear Duo, paste. There's the script. I'm just going to need like 5 or 10 minutes to wind things down and shut everything down from the stream and make a thumbnail for the VOD and whatnot. And then I'll hop in a voice channel. Cool. Thank you so much for your help with this. You're amazing. And everybody else that hung out, I know this was definitely different from what we normally do during these working streams, but I really want to make sure that we get this video done on Friday. So I decided to steal the working stream today to get at least to dip our feet in the water with the AI generation part of it. So next Wednesday will be the last working stream before the session. So next Wednesday I'll be back to a little bit more of kind of what we're used to doing of you know, working on models and Tailspire and, you know, finishing up notes and like writing out, you know, NPC stuff and all that kind of thing. So thank you so much for being here. We are outie. That was 90 minutes is like my upper limit on these working streams because the whole point is to be fairly short and fairly snappy. Excuse me. Kind of an interesting observation. When I got up to take my break, I was like, man, I don't feel like I've accomplished anything yet. And I was kind of feeling down about it because, you know, the whole point of the working streams is to have roughly an hour of like focused work. But we do have to keep in mind, and I had to stop and tell myself this, of it is possible to do, like, output and work are not necessarily the same thing. And I was not wasting time today. I was just not producing like direct output, but we had to do learning. Like we experimented with 3 different AI models, and we, you know, like all of that was new. So like that's okay. It was still an hour and a half of focused work. There just wasn't output. That's okay. After I hear whose story do we want to hear next? I mean, whoever's down for it, really, honestly, literally no one other than Bahir has responded to me and said that they've done anything for their stories yet. So it's going to be more an issue of production, I think, than anything else. I do think that since you and Skabash's are at least kind of somewhat tied in, it would be fun to release yours at the same time, since you have related backstories and everybody else is kind of an individual. But you know, as far as the order of those things, I don't have strong feelings. And yeah, exactly, Justin. Turn stuff off. I have another a kind of a version 2 of that short that I'm going to try uploading tomorrow, but not too long after that. I said in the Team Edward versus Team Jacob debate of sorcerers versus wizards, I'm firmly in Team Sorcerer, and then Rubato said something like, well, you're firmly wrong, or something like that. I'll probably it's you know, it's essentially the same short, but just a different way of saying it. So I thought that might be kind of fun to upload too. All right, I'm outie though. Next stream is on Twitch tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific, so 22 hours from now. We're going to do some Hades with crowd control. If we don't see you then we'll catch you for the weekend stuff. Thank you so much for being here, Lily. Appreciate you, and everyone else as well. As always, take care and be excellent to each other. Oh my god. Sorry, I know I haven't turned it off yet. I just noticed I misspelled sorcerer in the freaking short. Oh no, I probably did it in the captions too. Well, can't do anything about it now. Okay, now I'm going. Bye.